Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you go to our official Instagram page at hookahAnonymous_ and give us a follow there, man. We're a little more explicit on there. We can talk a little more freely, post a little more freely without running the risk of getting the page flagged or terminated. All right, I know how YouTube be sometimes. So, like I said, if you're not following us right now, go to Hookah Anonymous once again, the official Instagram page at hookahAnonymous_ and make sure you follow us there. Just when we was all rooting for your boy Lil Meech, he got the whole show on Power going crazy. Everybody was pretty much looking at him as a person that was going to carry on his father's legacy. As y'all know, the real Meech, Big Meech, at the end of the day, his past isn't too, glorious, unless you from the streets and you kind of glorify whatever he did and all that. However, his son looked like he was on a prevalent path to making a new face for the name Meech. All right, he's doing his thing. His acting debut actually was good. But he's doing his thing, living in his father's shadow, but pretty much like paving the way for himself, right? However, it looks like he got himself caught up. All right, now it's being said that your boy Lil Meech has been arrested in Miami for fraud charges. Now, a lot of people thought that this was pretty much just a hoax. They thought it was just rumors. They know that right now they're shooting another season of Power, so maybe that this was in connection to Power. Because like I said, if you see the mugshot and all that, he's kind of smirking in the mugshot and it look like it's all a joke. However, when you read the headlines, this is why you always gotta read. It's always good to read and do your own due diligence and research, because if you just go by the headlines, 9 times out of 10, these headlines are just trying to grasp you to click the article and check it out, whatever the case may be. Most times it's clickbait, but it's not what it seems. They're saying fraud, but when you actually get into the article and you read what they're talking about, it's not really what it seems to be. All right, and not to mention, he pretty much bonded out. I started seeing places where some social media outlets, they're saying that he's facing up to 60 years, and it's crazy. He's not. I tell you right now, he's not doing 60 years. He's not facing 60 years. I don't know what's with all this 60 years and all these crazy amounts of years is coming from these days with all these charges. However, he's not doing nowhere near 60 years. He's not going to be facing 60 years. None of that. Let's just get into the article first so y'all can understand exactly what I'm saying. So we're going to get into this TMZ article so I can read it. Y'all can check it out, and then y'all do your own conclusion at the end of this. Now, the TMZ article goes as follows. It says BMF star Lil Meech busted for stealing $250,000 Richard Mille watch. Alright, now it says here, BMF star Lil Meech allegedly stole a $250,000 Richard Mille watch and got caught, leading to his arrest for grand theft. The 22-year-old actor / rapper, handpicked by 50 Cent to co-star as his dad, Big Meech in the Starz BMF series, got booked on 2 counts of first-degree grand theft and a separate count of organized fraud on March 14th. Cops say the actor walked into Miami's Hamov Jewelers back in February and put a down payment on a Richard Mille using his $80,000 platinum Rolex watch, but he allegedly failed to pay the remaining $200,000 balance and never returned the watch. Cops also accused him of trying to trade the watch for a different Richard Mille piece at a different store. Now, I'm assuming that's where the fraud part came in, the organized fraud, when he tried to take the Richard Mille that he didn't finish paying for and swap it out for another Richard Mille. I guess that's where that come from. And a lot of times what y'all got to realize is these cops, they're going to put certain things on you just to make things stick, to make it sound more than what it actually is. So when they hit headlines, everybody's, oh, he's charged for fraud. No, that's really not fraud neither. He just deaded him on a watch. That's all it was. He just pretty much took the watch, zold him, then paid the rest of the bread and was about to, exchange it for a different Richard Mille. That's all it was. It's not really fraud or organized fraud. But Anyway, it says here, records show Meech was released on bond the same day he was arrested. Lil Meech hasn't reacted to charges publicly, but he recently posted an Instagram photo shoot to let fans know he's unbothered. Alright, so the only thing I can say, what looks a little crazy a lot of times when you're doing good and you got a show like Power that's actually taking off and you're doing good and you're like the face, it don't look good for your character. So a lot of people, they don't want to do business with you because you look suspect. You look bad for business. You got a bad image attached to you. So let's hope that Power don't try to get rid of him in some way. I don't know how they would end up doing that anyway, being that he is the main character, the BMF. The show is pretty much based on his father's life, and a lot of the reasons why people watch that show is the fact that he is Meech's son and he does an incredible job acting. So let's see, man. But another thing, even with this, man, why it's like these dudes, man, they just go out and do whatever they want with no type of care in the world or thought that this thing could lead to something else and affect other business endeavors in the future. Why wouldn't you pay the remaining balance of a Richard Mille if you couldn't afford it, in which I doubt he can't afford it? But if you can't afford it, then leave it alone, man. I know Power is doing BMF is doing very well. Very well. So at the end of the day, you just wait it out. Stack your bread, spend that money. But at the end of the day, don't try to do things like this because a watch like a Richard Mille, man, best believe you wasn't going to get very far with trying to take that watch from that jeweler. And like I said, it's just bad for business. You put your name out there on the limb, it make you look bad, and you just wasn't going to get away with that. So anyway, I guess that's why he was smiling in the mugshot. He know that it's not really that serious. However, they probably make him pay a fine or something, or pay the remaining balance. I doubt he's doing any type of jail time, but I see this is like the talk of the whole social media right now. Yeah, but it's not fraud. It's one of those situations where it sounds more than what it is. I can't lie. Even me, when I first seen the headline on one of these social media pages, and it said that he was facing 60 years. It said he was arrested in Miami for fraud charges and facing 60 years. That's just crazy. But once again, it's like clickbait. That's all it is. And it's just one of those things where it sounds more than what it actually is. He didn't really commit any fraud. He just tried to take the watch and dead him on the watch and not give him no money or the rest of the money that he owed him for the watch. That's it. And this is another thing. A lot of y'all be glorifying these rappers. Oh, y'all think they got all this money, and not just him. I'm not talking about Lil Meech. I'm just talking about in general. A lot of y'all be seeing y'all favorite rappers with this jewelry, with these cars. Y'all don't understand that these guys be paying payments on them. They be putting them on what's that, payment plans, all that, man. So you sitting there, you thinking that your favorite rapper got all this, he got all, 9 times out of 10, he paying payments on it. You see what I'm saying? And if he miss a payment, that thing going right back. That goes for cars, jewelry, and all. I done seen people put payments on clothes, and that's a fact. So like I said, man, y'all stop idolizing these guys. Not just Lil Meech in particular, anybody. Just do your own thing, man. Get to the bag the right way. It's a lot of opportunities to do that right now, and yeah, it just is what it is, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about this in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping, and I'm out.